Hi, my name is Paul Hendricks, and today I would like to speak on ethics and tax accounting. Ethics are important and are why some accounting firms are no longer in business. There are three common views on ethics and accounting. First, that ethics are absolute and are completely necessary in accounting. Um, People that have this view think that ethics are essential, and I would agree with that, and that they should never be violated. Others believe that there's some middle ground where they can possibly do some unethical things, and some even believe that there does not even need to be ethics. Um, there have been, and I don't agree with those people, there have been some studies that show that Americans are actually more likely to be ethical when there are more rules placed on them, and because we live in a rule-oriented culture. And so rules help us stay ethical in tax accounting. There are 5 different reasons that I have found that why we are unethical, besides just being greedy and horrible people. Sometimes it's just our perspective. We don't have the right perspective and don't see what we're doing is actually wrong, and we rationalize it to be fine. Other times is because people have power and they don't accept advice from others. And another is that people receive pressure to do what is wrong, and that has never been a good thing when it comes to ethics and accounting, especially in tax accounting, when you receive pressure to do what is wrong. One of the other reasons is ignorance. People that don't take the time to understand the rules, they don't make sure something is completely ethical, and our ignorance can lead us to do something wrong. Some of the issues in tax accounting, first off, are having a conflict of interest. If a conflict of interest occurs where an accountant can receive possible extra money by helping someone to, say, invest in something that can save them in taxes, it is something that needs to be brought up to the client and make sure that they understand what is involved. That way they can give an informed consent that they actually do want to make some investment or decision that can affect the way that they are taxed and their finances. Another practice that is very common in tax accounting, and it's probably the first thing that I always think of, is tax evasion. Using an offshore account, hiding your taxes so that you don't have to pay them to the government. It is really a misrepresentation of the amount of money that needs to be paid. And, a lot of people think that it's okay because the government doesn't know how to take care of money and do taxes correctly. But I disagree with that argument, because you are essentially being dishonest and taking away money that could go to help others. So really, in conclusion, there are some ways to help yourself stay ethical in tax accounting. Taking a step back, assessing the situation, making sure that what you're doing is correct is key. Knowing the rules is also essential to doing what is right. If you don't know what is right, you have a better likelihood of not doing it. And just stand up to those that want to be dishonest in tax accounting, especially those who want to use a tax shield or some way to not pay everything that they really should. And just remember that your honesty is worth more than money.